The Honda Civic is probably the most popular thing in Canada after poutine. The 2013 model year is Honda's reaction to correct all the things that went wrong for 2012 and the launch of the 9th generation Civic. Facing refinement and quality issues, the 2012 Honda Civic was a letdown. Have those issues been resolved? And is the Civic once again a reference point for the segment? We shall soon find out. Prices have gone a bit up as the Civic now starts at $15,440 for a DX and go all the way up to $24,900 for the Touring, like our test vehicle. All additions up to the Touring come with the same old 1.8-liter 4-cylinder engine and a choice between a 6-speed manual transmission and a 5-speed automatic. The refreshed exterior looks very sleek. The front bumper with the sticking out angles is very sporty, and the wider grille with a chrome outline looks upscale, while the totally redesigned rear looks hot and classy. All that sits on a set of very appealing 17-inch rims that complete the awesome looks. The interior design is almost identical with last year's, but has been improved in terms of soundproofing, build quality, fit, and finish. There's some soft-to-the-touch panels, and the frame around the nav screen makes it look nicely integrated to the dash and not an aftermarket product as before. The driving position remains excellent and ergonomics are very good. The front seats are comfortable and supportive enough, while the rear seats have enough room for even 3 adults that love each other and don't mind touching a bit. The flat floor in the back makes it easy for kids to move from one side to another, increasing practicality for everyday use. The cargo area benefited from the slight body length increase and is now a good 353 liters, which is more than enough for shopping bags and a stroller. Visibility is great, and driving a Civic has never been easier thanks to the light steering, perky engine, smooth gearbox, and ergonomic interior. The Touring model gets sat-nav, iMid display, USB and auxiliary ports, leather upholstery, ABS, stability control, sunroof, the multi-angle rear view camera, heated front seats, and power peripherals. Also note that the 2013 Civic is an IIHS top safety pick. The 1.8 4-cylinder engine is rated at 140 horsepower and 128 pound-feet of torque. Matted to the 5-speed auto, it will not set your pants on fire, but it's very refined and civilized. At idle, you can barely hear or feel it's running, but when pushed hard to get the most out of it, it does get a bit harsh and noisy. It does perform best over 4,000 RPM, but the gearbox tends to disagree. Fuel economy is rather good, as during our test, we averaged 8.8 liters per 100 kilometers, driving mostly in the city. On the road,
Suspension does a really good job controlling the body,
which reinforces the feeling that you could use more power under the hood. The abilities of the chassis are just overwhelming for the poor 1.8 4-cylinder engine, but that fact makes the Civic a very safe car to drive. It is very forgiving in corners, and grip limits are high, while the stability control will only really need to wake up in winter conditions. On poorly surfaced roads, the suspension does a good job and remains quiet and composed in such a way that you think you're in a bigger car.
and the brakes are amazing. Very fade resistant, very strong. They brought the Civic to a complete stop from 100 kilometers an hour in 42 meters. That's an excellent score. This car is such a lovable car. It's so easy to live with. It looks good, it's comfortable, it drives well, everything feels properly engineered, no like cheap skating stuff going on here. Enough space for everything, it's good on gas. Maintenance is very reasonable.
So is it once again a proper Civic? Well, yes, I believe so.
In one word, yay Honda.